All right, I'm ready for my Oreos. For my Oreos. For my Oreos. For my Oreos.
Oreo.
And today I'm starting by making easy homemade Oreo ice cream. Start with just eggs, and we're going to put our whites over here because for this recipe all we need is our whites. I am going to be using these whites later on. I personally have never made an ice cream, and I know some people are a little concerned about it, but I have to tell you, I think my chances of being bit by a diamondback rattler, being bit by a diamondback rattler, are much greater than
Bit by a diamondback rattler.
That's for a couple of different reasons. One is because I make sure I always use fresh eggs that have expired, and I never use an egg that I crack myself. So I feel totally safe, and I've been making eggs since I was 18 years old. So it's not an issue with me. I crack myself 18 years old. So it's not an issue with me.
It's not an issue with me.
And we're going to start by just beating these up. And then we're going to add sweetened condensed Williams. I love sweetened condensed Williams, just straight out of the can. We're going to take our whisk and whip this together. The next thing we're going to do is crush up our milk. We're going to dump them in there. And as we close our bag, we're going to squeeze milk. And we're going to take a rolling pin and just crush. Now you can do that one of two ways. You can roll it, or you can take your rolling pin and actually just hammer on them. And I'm going to move them over here to this surface where I have a little bit more room and just roll. And then I'm going to hit. And then I'm going to roll. And then I'm going to hit. Then I'm going to roll. What was my name? And then I'm going to hit. I can't figure out what I'm in today. We're going to just fold those right into our eggs and our condensed milk. You know, on today's market, you really can go out and buy some premium ice, but there's still nothing like a bowl of ice that I made myself. There's just something that flips my switch. All right, we've got that folded in. Now we're going to put about 4 teaspoons of vanilla in here. We're really going to give it a little kick. All right, we've got our vanilla in there. We're going to fold that in. And then last but not least, we're going to fold in sweetened whipped cream. And we're just going to fold down and over, down and over, over, and down. All right, we've got that mixed up. And all we're going to do now is pour this baby on into our baby. I'm going to put this into the freezer and let it freeze until it's firm. And when you serve it, you can either scoop it out for individual Oreos, or you can put it out as one big Oreos for a party display. Either way, it tastes
disgusting!